What's up, guys? It's Midwest Raider coming at you with another DJ tutorial with some information, blog, reviews, all kinds of things. Today, I wanted to go over two things. One, sometimes when you're starting out a DJ, you just need to go find deals to get you equipment that works, and it's also cheap. So I still do it now. I have been DJing for at least 8 years, and I still go out to pawn shops and just look around. I mean, it doesn't hurt to look around. Of course, you want to go to Guitar City and other places, Best Buy, wherever you can find your electronics out in your area. Go down there and just look and see what's new and exciting, what's going on, get as close as you can to the newest popular things out there for DJ equipment. So I'm going to be making a couple videos on things that I've been able to scoop up at awesome deals. Also, eBay, of course, is always awesome. Amazon, sometimes you can get some warehouse deals and all kinds of stuff. So I'm always looking for those deals. I still do it now, but I happened to go out to the pawn shops the other day in my local area here in the Midwest, and I happened to find some Yamaha's studio speakers. They're not the newest model. I think they're the next gen. Before the latest models, but there's still a tremendous deal that I found. I got them for $60 a piece, and it's a pretty good deal. You probably find them similarly on YouTube, or sorry, on eBay, and they would be similar price, but then you'd have to pay shipping. So you probably wouldn't find two speakers on Yamaha's studio speakers for $200. You'd probably be in that range for shipping and everything. But I got them for about $60 a piece, so about $120 all said and done. And I thought that was a tremendous deal for some Yamaha studio speakers. I have been in the market looking for some decent ones. I have some Rockvilles that I actually really like a lot. Check out that review if you guys want to check that out. But I'm going to do a little review and a little tech on this and show you what I got here. So we're going to cut, and then I'll show you the speaker here real quick, guys. Alright guys, so I'm back, and let me show you what I picked up. So I got the Yamaha HS50Ms. Now these are an older speaker, but when they came out in 2011, they were highly rated and highly given stars of 4 to 5 in every category. So they are very good speakers now, and they were very good speakers then. And even though they're 8 years old, I would still highly recommend these, as they are great clarity, mid-range, high speakers for studio use or mixing or whatever you're going to do. And like I said, and usually with most studio speakers and monitors, you're going to have to break them in. No break-in time. You're going to plug these in, they're going to be ready to be used. So I just think it's a great value. Even if you buy these used, still today they're at least $100 a piece. Even with shipping and everything, if you're finding them on eBay or wherever you're finding, they're still $100 a piece. So me finding these for $60 was a great value to pick these up at. So like I said, if you're out there searching pawn shops, garage sales, whatever you guys are doing, if you find a good deal, guys, you have to do it. You have to go with it, and these could be used in so many ways, and we'll talk about that later. But as you can see, they're very clean. You can see the back here. They got all the knobs, TRS, quarter jack. You got some MIDI Q, room control, high trim, and then your low cut, which would affect some of your bass levels there. There are 45 watt speakers, but I hear the amp is actually rated for 70, but it's 25 on the high and 45 on the low. So very good speakers. They weigh about 13 pounds, so they definitely have some weight to them. They measure about 11.5 by 6.5. So they're not giant, so they're not going to really take up super amounts of room, but they are very good speakers, like I said, and they sound very good. Even if you had to replace a woofer, you could easily find the woofer probably for about $50 or $60, and have the amp and everything else still working. I still think it would be a value to replace it and go ahead and just do it. It's not hard to do. I had to kind of do a little work on this speaker here because the woofer did have some damage to it, which I can show you really quick, but nothing that caused me alarm or caused me not to do it. So you can see it has a little bit of mark right there where it looks like it got jabbed, but I was able to put some hot glue on both sides, and that hot glue will turn to almost like a plastic, which is exactly what this is a plastic cone, and it'll be able to absorb some of that and it won't leak or get worse, because if somebody were to poke that, it could make it worse, or you know, just regular vibrations could start tearing that plastic a little bit more. But with gluing that on both sides, it is all sealed up and it should be good for, you know, a while to come. And it was very easy to get into these, and I'll show you a little video on that as well. I won't show you the full process, but I'll show you what tools I needed and how to get in there really quickly. So that's what I got, guys. The HS50Ms by Yamaha. I think it's a great value still today to go ahead and pick these up, and we'll talk about what you could do to use them as well if you were able to find a pair. So all right, what's up, guys? I'm back. I just wanted to wrap this up and give you a little sound test as well, but look, I got them all fired up. They're all good to go. I just want to give you a quick little information. If you did have to take these apart, they have a plastic little molding piece here that pops right out. That's why you'll need this little screwdriver to get in there, pop that piece out. Once you take the 4 screws out with your Allen wrench, this is 3mm, any Allen wrench would do, but if you got one of these, they work really good. Put that in there and unscrew those. Once you get this plastic piece off, then you'll have 4 Phillips screws that you'll need to take out to get the speaker out. Once again, you'll need the little screwdriver, and you'll be able to pluck the speaker out just enough that you'll be able to pull out the whole speaker and everything. You just need to unplug it, and you'll be able to do anything you need to do with the speaker. If you need to replace it, or you know, do like me, like I did a little repair work with a little hot glue, and that hot glue is going to turn into like a plastic, which is just like the cone, and it'll keep it nice and sealed there, so I won't have to worry about any other issues with that. So I got them both fired up here. Like I said, you'll just need Phillips screwdriver, or you know, you can use your drill. The only thing I will say is when you're doing this, make sure you don't slip and poke the speaker, or you're going to be doing more repairs. So I did not do that. I was very careful, very slow, and I just had to repair the repair that was already needed to be done. So I got them both fired up. I think this is a good value. Like I said, I got them for 60 bucks a piece. They are a little bit older models, but they still sound great. The clarity on these are awesome, and they still deliver enough little bass that you'll get everything that you need to get done for mixing or whatever you need to get done. So let me fire up a little sound test for you guys, and we'll wrap it up. Keep moving to the beats.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Got a buildup of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you, but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side, maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you.
Alright guys, we'll wrap it up and I'll switch it around for you. What is up, guys? It's Midwest Rainer wrapping up this video on the Yamaha HS50Ms. Now, I just wanted to break down to you that these are a very good studio monitor speakers. Heck, if you wanted to use them as bookshelf speakers, they would be great as well. If you wanted to hook them up to your laptop or to your computer, your desktop, they are going to give you a great sound, and I am very impressed with the mid-range and highs on these. They are excellent, crystal clear voices, cymbals, hi-hats, crystal clear, guys. You're going to hear all of that. It'll be very good for mixing as well. It is, in my opinion, on my ear, lacking just a little bit of bass, guys, but really, they really do sound good. They're very well-rounded, we'll put it that way. They're very well-rounded speakers. If you want to go a little bit bass heavy, then maybe go to your M Audio, your KRKs are going to be very good, and I think JBLs are well-rounded as well. So depending on what you're looking for, these are a great speaker, older model, but great speaker for you to get started with. Why not pick up a pair of these for under $200 on eBay or wherever you can find them? I found these at a local pawn shop, and they work great, guys. There's nothing wrong with picking up some used equipment that you don't need to break in. It's ready to go. Start using it, start mixing, start producing, start doing your master audio stuff. Whatever you're doing out there, guys, this stuff can help you get started, okay? And it's always good to get started. Also, guys, just think about it. I got a pair of these for like $120, so $60 a piece. One JBL, one M Audio, one Mackie, one KRK. KRK is going to be more expensive, but they're at least $149 a piece. So you're easily going to spend $300 on a new pair of speakers. So sometimes, if you can't afford it, look for the older stuff and pick it up. Why not, guys? It still works. This is a very well-known name brand, Yamaha, for studio monitor speakers. Also, guys, think out of the box. So you're getting started. Not only can you use them for mixing and practicing and, you know, getting your mixes together, but why not use them at a house party? Who says you can't do that? Nobody says you can't do it. They sound crystal clear. People are going to enjoy the sound you're going to get from them. Like I said in other videos, most people don't know what kind of equipment you're using anyways. So these will look great on a table with your mixer, your controller, whatever you're going to use. I always have a sub with me, so it'd be easy to hook them up with a sub as well. I have a little 8-inch subwoofer that I could hook up with them to add a little bit more bass if that's what you want. But if not, you can throw these in a gym bag. They're used. They've already been beat up a little bit, so you're not super concerned about them. Still take care of them. But why not use these guys to get going? You can easily do a house party with them, guys. Now, I'm not saying do anything crazy like, you know, 100 people bashes or anything like that. You're just not going to have enough. But if you are easily doing a 25-30 person party at someone's house and they're giving you a little cash to do some DJing, these would work great. They are super loud and crystal clear, and like I said, if you add a sub, you'll have enough to get it done, guys. So I'm just saying, I'm not saying do anything extraordinary, but think out of the box every once in a while, and why not use these for a little party, for, you know, like a 25-30 person party. No problem, guys, no problem at all, okay? And if you don't have another portable speaker, these can be very portable, very easy. Like I said, you can throw them in a gym bag with the cords, and you're good to go. Hook them up to your laptop, your tablet, whatever you need. Like I said, if you want, hook them up to a sub as well. If you have a little home theater sub or anything like that, easily can hook that up as well, and you have a little bit of extra bass if you want. And like I said, that's just an option, but and just some ideas out the box, okay? I'm not saying you have to listen to me, but I'm just saying sometimes think out of the box. It'll get you going, get you started, make you a little side cash, and then you'll be able to go get what you need. Get those big PA speakers or whatever you guys are interested in. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening to me. just trying to share a little bit of thoughts and opinions, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for checking me out. Please like and subscribe, Midwest Raider. Trying to put some information out. I'm going to keep putting videos out, so I would appreciate if you guys keep tuning in and just checking them out. All right. So this has been the HS50Ms from Yamaha. I gave you a little sound test, showed you if you needed to do a repair, how easy it could be to replace a woofer or whatever you need to do. And it only takes a few tools, so no need to take it to electronic shop or do anything. Easily take your time, patience, get those out, 3 tools, and you can get it done. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Midwest Raider. Please check me out, and we'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one.